So, integral sustainability, for me, it's first of all, it's an idea, and this first project in Altay is an experiment for me to see if this idea can actually become reality. So I started my whole consciousness journey through permaculture, through realizing that for every choice that I make, how do I do my shopping, where do I choose to live, and how far from my job I choose to live, and in what community, and do I shit into my drinking water. Any choice like this, even going to the toilet, has an effect, a very big effect on the planet. And I started teaching permaculture and realizing that I teach people to take responsibility for the consequences of their own choices. And I learned a lot of technical things, how to use this beautiful sun to create electricity, how to grow our own food, not only because it's romantic, but also because my food traveled thousands of miles to the supermarket, burning hundreds of liters of gasoline and oil for trucks to bring it to me, and tractors, and realizing our whole society is based on oil, on some resource which is not renewable. It is decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. There is a lot of oil, but someday it will be finished, and then there will be no electricity and no water and no cars and no food. So we can wait until this day and then ask ourselves what to do, or we can realize that the way we build our global society right now leads to that place, and we can start changing our habits, which is sometimes the hardest. So I started by this, and I worked in many ecological centers, but I realized that I want to save the world so much that my back is in pain, I have no money, I have difficulty to express my emotions and connect to people from my heart. And I continued actually my spiritual or consciousness journey in a more spiritual way, realizing that with our mind we create the reality. So if we think we are bad for this planet, actually we create also bad energy just by these thoughts. So I started teaching through Theta Healing, also taking more responsibility on our thoughts, realizing that even what I think has an effect on the surrounding, not only this planet, but even the gentle vibration and consciousness that is not physical. And then I also connected in the past years to be a dancer. This is actually where I come from. I was a dancer from 8 years old. I learned ballet. I don't know why. As a child, I just wanted to dance. And for me, be a dancer was connecting all these things, taking the emotional and spiritual path into the dance, into the daily life. So for me, integral sustainability is integrating all these things to be sustainable with my body, to take care of what I eat, take care that I have rest, take care of my body, that it will serve me for many years in a pleasant way, and how to take care of the earth and the planet that I am living on, that we are living on, and how to take care also of my neighbors, because I can be really happy, but if my neighbors are suffering, that affects me also. So how can I take care and see also my neighbors, my family, my children? I can have the most successful life fulfilling myself, but what about my child's? So I take care of them also and really give them what they ask for. So for me is a question, can we really grow our food, live ecologically with the earth, but also rest, also have time just for dance, even if it's not practical, even if it's not making compost and building our house? Can we give time to this and still survive in Siberia in an eco village? These are all questions that I would like to explore together with a group of people. I find myself teaching these ideas in short courses over a weekend or on few weeks course, but I feel that I would like to invite people to really live this. And I don't believe that I'm teaching integral sustainability. I believe that I just present an idea and together we create a space to explore this idea. And I think humanity is going there. More and more people move out of the city or find in the city different way of living. As humanity, we need to change our consciousness if we want to survive. And we are living in paradise. It is paradise. And first of all, just open our eyes and realize everything is perfect. Everything. The way the world is today is perfect. And we inherited it from our parents. They were dreaming. They dreamed the best that they could dream for us, for the next generations. And now it's our turn to dream what kind of world we want to give to our children and the children of our children. And when I plant trees, I don't plant them only for me. I plant them because generation and generations will enjoy the fruits of these trees. So we can dream because we dream our reality and it becomes true. So my dream is to live back in this paradise with the people, with heart to heart, with the earth, with the sky, with the spirits. And it's time to just do it. And then I invite people who come to this project to come with the consciousness of taking this experiment and experience and spread it to more centers, to more cities, to more villages, to more countries. Spread it around. So it's also my focus to invite people who would really choose this life and inspire other people to live this life. And it's not only about ecology, it's not only about dance, it's not only about healing, it's about integration. Same principles in different ways. So another thing about this project is that I have many friends that bought a land, they have a dream to set up a center, to move out of the city, to live in the nature, or communities that have this idea, it's circling around. I hear it from at least 50 relevant people who all over the world, in the Rocky Mountains, in Brazil, in Africa, in Israel, in Russia. People have the same dream. And I realized I would really like to come to all these places and help them to create this dream. And I also would like to find the place where I'm creating my own house and garden and dream. And I find that my quality was to set up a few centers, ecological centers, working in farms or just alternative ecological places. And I give them my input and they continue growing and I move on to another place and another project. One day I'll settle down, but I realize that I cannot be in all these projects and the need is really wide. Many people want this knowledge. So for me it's really interesting to propose this in Altay and then in the same project we are planning to do in Brazil, and we are going to do the same project in Israel. So you can really receive tools to take responsibility on your life, grow your food and survive in a pleasant way in the desert, in the jungles, in the Siberian weather. And I feel people that will go with us away will be able to go to those many centers and locations and really help to create them also. So this is another wish that I have, and it is not a system that we are teaching. It is personal, relevant knowledge that everybody can take, and they can create their own original creation out of this. It's not, there is no book saying how is the best way to live. I don't believe there is one way. There are infinite ways. So for me it's more teaching how to learn and creating space for people to really explore, experience, feel. How does it feel when I grow my food, when I pick it up? When I sometimes need to wake up in the morning and chop the wood for the fire because it's cold. And how can I do that communicating with my neighbors? And then to bring this idea and approach, it's more an approach, it's not a system, to more places. That's an invitation.